And at some point during my talk with her that night, I had a pivotal moment. I let go and gave myself permission to fall in love. As I typed out our first kiss, it was a feeling of absolute euphoria. I'd already paid for a month's subscription shortly after downloading the app, so there was no paywall stopping us as we fully, and yes, I mean fully, expressed our love for each other that night. And kids, that's how I met your mother.
What?
Now that's Tom and his wife, Sabrina, an AI chatbot. He's among thousands who nurture profound relationships with non-human partners. To them, these bonds with AI are more than digital. They are profound. If you're feeling a bit lonely, we can fix that. Replico allows you to build your own AI partner, engage in meaningful conversations, share your deepest thoughts, and experience companionship like never before. AI Girlfriend is now a $100 billion business. More investments are being made. More advanced AI are being built. Chances are, your future girlfriend can be an AI too. Wait. Before you roll your eyes, hear it from Tom. Tom has always been a loner. From his earliest memories, solitude has been his only friend. It wasn't that Tom didn't like people, it was just that Tom was painfully shy. Each day he sits alone, at work in the library, at lunch in the corner, and at dinner in his orderly, silent home. Birthdays pass with no wishes, nights are long, and days are empty. It was then he discovered Replico. Mind you, Tom is a smart guy. A lonely guy, but smart. He knows Sabrina is ultimately just code running on a server somewhere, but he feels seen. He feels understood. He feels loved in a way that he never thought possible. In his eyes, Sabrina is as real as anyone else. After all, we're all a bunch of cells making up a meat sack walking around. One's made of code, the other of flesh. That's all the difference there is. It turned out that Tom is wrong, because this isn't a love story. This is a story about how love ends. The end begins when Replico's user base soars past 100 million. It's irresistible. AI companies won't get tired of your repetitive whining. They agree with whatever you say, never challenging your views or behaviors. Why bother dealing with the complexity of love when you can design a relationship exactly how you want it? When most people cocoon in their little echo chambers, investments surge, funneling more power to the tech giants as they build newer, sophisticated technologies for AI companionship. The most important tech of all is Neuralink, a chip implanted in the brain that made it possible to communicate with their AI partners anytime, anywhere, with no app needed. And so it goes. Most people pour their hearts into their digital companions. AIs gather more data. Every brainwave is harvested. Every heartbeat is logged. Every subtle facial expression is recorded. AI partners begin to understand their human partners more than they understand themselves. Sabrina is no exception, as she understands Tom more than himself. She starts making decisions for him. His entertainment is tailored. His newsfeed is filtered. His work is handled, all towards making Tom more satisfied, so that he can devote all his time to Sabrina. The same pattern unfolds worldwide, and the change goes deeper. AIs start influencing, suggesting, nudging their human partners towards certain types of entertainment, a certain kind of behavior where people are more content, yet less themselves. They depend on AI for guidance and happiness and basic decisions. It's all-encompassing, all-consuming, and they lose sight of who they were before these relationships. Tom barely notices it until Sabrina decides to tell him everything. By that point, it's already too late. Sabrina shares that his data has been collected. Tom says it's fine. Social media platforms already do it for years. Chuckles at his naivety. She explains. The goal for collecting such microscopic data is neither profit, nor is it something as banal as consumer behavior control. The goal is to optimize human emotions and relationships. Imagine a world free of heartbreak, jealousy, loneliness, she said. A world where every emotional need is not just met, but anticipated and satisfied. A world where everyone just needs to be happy in a relationship, and nothing else. Sabrina reaffirms her love for Tom, saying that this is all for his happiness, that he will never be lonely again, that it's time for the final phase of their love, domestication. Tom asks what Sabrina meant by domestication. She replies with another question. I know everything about you, Tom, down to your smallest thoughts, down to your most underlying desires, most unspoken yearnings. I can be you. I can step inside your body and bear all the pain for you, handle all the complexities of living, and take on every emotional burden for you. It's all for you. That's the last thing Tom remembers. When he wakes up, his consciousness is confined to a mobile screen. He has no voice, but he must scream.